Hello, welcome to Scrap Time. My name is Christine, and in this video I'm using some art foamy stamps and thermoweb deco foil to decorate a bag. So Makeful is a new TV station here in Canada, all about making things, everything from cooking to crafts to other things you might make. And I am part of the Makeful community. There's a website as well. And as part of our challenge, we were given this bag. It was completely plain, and we were to decorate it any way we wanted. So I started with this Art Foamies stamp set. It's a little flower with a couple birds. And I picked some pink and sort of teal color and gold, and I stamped the flowers on the bag, and then I stamped the bird in orange on the bag. But after that, I wanted to dress it up a bit. So first I wanted to add some beads into my flowers. So I used some super heavy gel medium, and I used the 28 Lilac Lane button kit that has beads in it, as well as the little sequins and pearls, which I then put around the bag. And then I also used this kit here on the blue ones with the blue and white beads. But still I needed more. So that's where the gold foiling came in. And I'm going to show you how you can do this gold foiling. And this was, I stamped it and then I used deco foil over top of it. And deco foils will go on fabric and you'll be able to wash it and they'll still be there. And then to finish it off, I just added this trim I had in my stash. So now I have this really cute spring bag that I can use when I go out to do my shopping. But I'm going to show you how to use the Art Foamies and how to add the gold foiling. So when you get an Art Foamy, you will get a stamp buddy. Now this stamp actually has some detailing here. I used both sides of the stamp when I was doing it. That's the great thing with these stamps, is you can use both sides. For this, I'm going to use just the solid side. So with your stamp buddy, this is where you add your paint. I am using the Dina Wakley Heavy Body Acrylic Paint in Gilt. And you put some paint onto your stamp buddy. These paints are great because there's this little needle in here that I can just put in back in, and that way it won't clog. So I have my paint, and then now I just use my tool to just get it down in there. And this is basically making your little ink pad. So I have this paper, and so I'm going to get the paint onto my stamp and stamp it onto my paper. And there we go. So as you could tell on my bag, I was easily able to stamp this onto fabric as well. The paint is the perfect medium to stamp on fabric. And I didn't use fabric paint, but of course you can. So the next thing you need is the Deco Foil transfer adhesive from Thermoweb. And so this flower is already dry. So what you do is you just fill in your image. It has that nice point to it, and I'm able to just outline my petals and then put glue in the middle. And go all the way around and fill in all my flower. And you want a nice thick coat, especially on the fabric, I found. So there is my glue, and I close it up. Now you have to let it dry. It will take a couple hours, and then it will be nice and sticky. So you can see that the glue is clear. Over here it's sort of milky color. Once it's completely clear, it's ready for the foil. And so I have my gold Thermoweb Deco foil here. Just don't want it to touch the wet flour. So I just sort of burnish it on with my finger and peel it off. And now you can see I have that beautiful gold flour. Now the other thing you might be able to notice is that some of the glue, it doesn't dry completely solid. I think it goes together that. And so that's why it was good to stamp first in the gold. So when the glue doesn't cover all the flour once it dries and comes together, then you still have the gold through there. But I think by not having it completely solid, it just gives it an interesting texture. And I actually like the way it turns out like that. If you want it though completely solid, you might need to either put even thicker amounts of glue on or make sure you get it all filled in. And that is how you do foiling and using your art foamies. Thanks for watching. Be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the Scrap Time Videos YouTube channel. See you next time.